YouTube, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the channel. Another live stream. Today we're in Hollywood. We'll be heading into a number of undisclosed locations. I'm not exactly sure why. That's why they're undisclosed. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you click the first link in the description, hicksfam.com. We have a giveaway running for the next week and a half. If this is after it's over, if you're watching this later in history, then we might be running another one. So whatever is at the top link in the description. Every dollar spent gives you one entry. I'm just fumbling, whatever. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're live. We're live. What up, everybody? We're live. We're live. What's up, chat? What's going on? It's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a week. It's been a heck of a week, but your boy is back in action. I am here. I am somewhere where I'm probably going to get kicked out. That's what it looks like. I'm getting a lot of funny looks where I'm at, but right now we're chilling. So let's go ahead and rock out for as long as we can. It is a beautiful day out here in California today. It was extremely hot all day. I think this was like the last really hot day we're supposed to have, is what they're saying. The temps are supposed to cool down a little bit. What up, LE? What up, Smashing? Temps are supposed to cool down, but it was 100 degrees when I left my house today, which was like an hour ago. And it's 6:30. Right now it says it's 94 degrees. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm in the shade, so it feels pretty good. But yeah, it was a hot one today. So we're praying that that's what kind of why we're also out a little bit later than usual. You know, typically I like to get out around like an hour before now, at least. Usually 2 hours. The sunset is in an hour. So I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where we're going to be at today. We may not even venture all the way through to the city, actually. I don't know what the plan is, but it's gonna be a fun ride. Make sure you like the stream and make sure you check out hicksfam.com. Go ahead and put that at the top link in the description right now. If you're new, if this is your first time watching a live stream, welcome. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna be doing stuff. We're gonna be shredding and we're gonna be riding. And that's that. So what's up, everybody? How was everybody's day today? What's today? Tuesday or is it Wednesday? Is it Tuesday? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Is it a rerun? Dude, you're literally watching a live stream. How could this be a rerun? Come on. Oh my God. I'm already about to lose it on chatters, and we just started the stream. So come on, chat. Come on, lock it in, people. This is a live stream. It's live. We're live. Okay. Unless you're watching this later, in which case it's not live. I am broadcasting to you live. Let's here. It is Tuesday, August 20th. 6:36 p.m. Pacific time. There. Hello? How would I be able to nail that right now at this time, at this exact moment in time, if it was pre-recorded? Come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Who's got wheels? That's the rule. Okay. Are we already effing? There's no way. No. Don't tell me that, because I will move. I will move from where I'm at right now. I'm already kind of, I wouldn't say that. Anthony Larson, thank you for that order. Thank you, bro. So let me try and pin that. I don't know if it's pinned. There we go. There we go. I realized the last stream I kept pinning something, but it wasn't pinning, but it was saying it was pinning, but it wasn't actually pinned. Oh, okay. All right. RS70, I'm going to cut you some slack. I don't operate week from week, like Monday through Sunday, right? I operate like the last time I streamed was 5 days ago. So it's been that much time since I've last spoken to my chat. That's what I mean when I say it's been a heck of a week. It is just Tuesday, you are correct, but it has been a lot. There's been a lot of things that have happened in between that day and today. So that's why I say it's been a heck of a week. My apologies. The pre-recorded thing gets me, it really gets under my skin because it's live. Like, it's live. I don't know. I don't know how else to explain that, but yeah. After this, I'm out. He's already making fun of people. Hey, man, if that's too much for you, yeah, you should hit the road right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and warn you, because I dig into chatters. That's part of the fun, man. If you can't take a little roast, then this is not the channel for you anyways. This is definitely not the live stream for you to partake in. This is one big roast session. Everybody roasts me, I roast everybody back, and then we ride around and have fun, all right? It is what it is. Big things coming up this week, though. Huge things. We all know about the Sauron announcement on Friday. I know basically everything about that. I don't know if it's for sure, though. Like, I think I know everything about it. Everything has been leaked to me up to this point. I'm staying silent about it out of respect. And I'm pretty excited about that. There's another thing that nobody knows about though, that they are supposedly releasing this week as well. That is what I'm really excited about. I don't know if it's even an actual thing that's happening, but I've had 2 different sources confirm that not only is the bike that they're teasing, the Hyper-B, coming out this week, but something else that almost nobody knows about is also coming this week. So that's very interesting. I'm excited to see what's going on with that. Dustin Aldridge with the 2. Thank you, brother. Thank you for that generous 2. Safe riding, brother. Thank you, Dustin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that there is a problem on YouTube with people going live. Have you guys seen the channels that have a live button? You see how, like, right now my channel icon, it has like a live, icon below my picture, right? There's channels that just have that as their picture. It's like their picture and it has live in it. Yeah, it has live in it. And I get it. You know, there's a lot of, I don't know why that's such a big problem on YouTube. It's fake live streams. That's also kind of a thing on Twitch too. So if you go to Twitch and you like search the directory from highest to lowest viewers, there will be like random things that are just not live. Like people like have their 24/7 video catalog playing, and sometimes there's a lot of people watching. You know, that's an easy bag. I ain't gonna lie. You got 1,000 viewers on Twitch and you 24/7 just playing videos. That's kind of crazy. Got on gray instead of black. I know, different. Oh, okay. I got a different color on today. I know. Huge, crazy shock. Unbelievable. Look at this. Hold on, I gotta show you guys this view we have right here. Hold on, look at this. This is actually pretty sick. Exactly where we're at. Look at this view. Look at that, dude. Isn't that sick? Is that the furthest I can zoom in? Yeah, it is. We're in a position where we have a direct view sign of the Hollywood sign. Pretty fire. We got a 10. We got a 10 from Gary's Metal Detecting. $10. What up, dude? I'll be at North Hollywood next week at the Raising Cane's. Come by and get some food if you want. I'll let you know when you're live if I'm there. Thanks, dude. Thank you, Gary's Metal Detecting, for the 10. Didn't they just build that? That's at that intersection, right? The 6-way intersection that everyone hates. So there's 3 of those that I know of, right? The dreaded 6-ways. That one in Hollywood I passed through a few times, or North Hollywood. Then there's one in Beverly, and then there's that one that we crossed last stream with Jason. That's like off Hollywood Sunset and something else. Cool, man. Thanks for the 10. That's cool. You know, maybe I'll take you up on that. I don't know. I'll let you know. Thank you for that, man. Thank you. What was I gonna say? Oh man, so everybody called this, right? Everybody called this was gonna happen. Jason was doing crazy stuff on his bike in the stream. That stream immediately got demonetized. The same night. The second I hit unlive and it posted as a video, unmonetized. Because he was doing like no hands down the hills and he was wheeling. Yeah, that hurt. You know, that sucked. But so I'm going to be riding solo today. Hopefully I don't run into anybody that wants to ride with me. I just want to ride solo and explore for a little bit. We'll see. Jason will be riding with us in the future. I just got to tell him not to wheelie or to put his hands up when he's going down a hill. I knew that I didn't know it was going to happen, but I had like a pretty strong feeling. I was like, oh, that ain't good. But you can't I don't like telling my friends what to do and what not to do on when I'm filming. It's just like, it doesn't, it's kind of awkward. So I just was like, all right, whatever, whatever, screw it, whatever. This VOD's getting zapped, whatever. It happens. Let's watch a sunset. Yeah, we probably will. We'll get in a position to watch a sunset. That is in about 45 minutes. So we'll be somewhere around. Ordered one of your cool t-shirts and just received it. Fast shipping and a great quality shirt. Thanks, Steve. That's great to hear, because I used to do merch, and then I had a horrible experience with my last merch fulfillment place. It wasn't like a place because it was just like 2 dudes, but I had a bad experience. So I stopped doing merch. A bunch of problems went down with that. Now I use this website, Fourth Wall, not #ad. I do speak to the owner of the website very often, but they host big creators like Philip DeFranco, MKBHD, and he reached out to me. He was like, hey, do you need a platform for your merch? And I was like, yeah. And it's been the best experience ever. I do recommend it if you're a creator. That's totally unaffiliated. I'm not paid by them in any way. I don't get any discounts or nothing. Hey, Everybody, chat. Le's birthday was last week on Saturday, I want to say. Let's get a happy birthday, Le. That's our head mod. Happy birthday, Le. Happy late birthday, Le. I don't know if it was Saturday or Friday, but yeah, her birthday just passed, so that's awesome. That's a cool thing. Are you able to ride this e-bike on the freeway? I mean, theoretically, you can ride any bike on the freeway. You know, I mean, it's possible. I don't know if you should, but you could do it. You know, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would ride this bike on the freeway ever. Even if I don't understand any reason I would have to ever get on the freeway. I don't know. It's I'm never in that much of a rush where I need to get on the highway. And here's the thing. A lot of people who ask these questions, they don't live in LA. LA's freeways are often full of traffic, so you could theoretically like sneak around on this and like stay in the right lane and get like a little ways on the freeway. I don't want to say like any reasonable amount of distance, but it's possible. Is it practical? No, you know, not at all. Just get a regular motorcycle. Get like an actual sport bike. That's oh, Sunday? Okay. Hey, happy birthday, Le. Happy belated birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Le. Happy birthday to you. So many YouTube creators at Raising Cane's at night. Really? I never would have guessed. I've had Raising Cane's once, and it was a 1 hour wait from when I got in line. This was in, where was it? I think it was in like Downey, California, I think. I was with Markel, Chris the Mexican, and somebody else. Someone else was there with us that night. And we got in line at Raising Cane's, and it was like a 45-minute wait until we got to the cashier. Like, you know how you go to In-N-Out and there's like a long line in the drive-thru that you have to like sit in, and then it's like at least 10 minutes before you get to like the part where you even order? Yeah, it was like 45 minutes before we got to the register. I was like, I am never coming here again. I never went since then. That was the last time I ever went. The chicken was not that great either, in my opinion. Like, it was good. Like, it was like high quality chicken, you know, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, like this is the most busting chicken I've ever, you know, had in my mouth or something, you know, I don't know. It just wasn't, you know, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. When are you gonna play more GTA? I know I've been really neglecting my second channel. I want to just sit at home and just hammer out videos on that channel, but I don't know. I just don't, man. Just don't. I need to sit home and just record like 10 videos in a day and just post them all on that channel. Just post 10 videos every day. What do you guys think about that? Is that a good idea? Should I just spam my second channel with videos, just post 10 a day? Don't ever get in the drive-thru, go to the walk-up. Yeah, that's, yeah, I guess probably, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'll be hitting up Raising Cane's, but thanks for the recommendation. As far as In-N-Out, I always go to the drive-thru though. I always go through the drive-thru. GTA 6 coming out? Yes. Okay, when GTA 6 comes out, I may go no life mode. What do you think of the odds that they put these style of bikes in GTA 6? If that is the case, I am 100% doing all the content I do in real life with these bikes in the game. Like, that's gonna be insane. That's gonna be insane. I don't know if that's gonna be the case, but I feel like, why not, right? Maybe, you know, Rockstar, they love nickel and diming you, making you buy shark cards, so they might like, they might have like a DLC Sauron style bike. I could definitely see something like that. And it costs like $5 million, you know, in the in-game currency, which is like 20 bucks in real life. So they might, yeah, they might fleece us like that, but I would be into that. Yeah, but as far as why I stopped posting that, I can only play that game for so long online until I lose my mind because of how the game is set up. Like, there's griefers, everything is like, it takes like an hour of real life work to get like one thing. It's such a grindy game. It's like an MMO, but like not that much of the fun benefits of grinding an MMO. Like when you grind, like, well, I've never played WoW, so I don't even know about that. But like when you grind an MMO, you kind of feel like you're gaining these rare things that nobody else in the world has, you know? So it's like, you don't get that GTA, you just waste your time. You're just spending hours of your life for like, you know, I don't know. Anyways, GTA 6 will definitely be, will be going down. How can they not include e-bikes in GTA 6? They have an e-bike in GTA 5. They have like it's like a bomber style bike. But yeah, I would be stunned if they didn't have some type of Sometimes RP as Han Hicks. Okay, dude, what the what? That's a good one. Yeah. Oh, dude, that'd actually be funny. Wait, yeah, someone write that down. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of a shorter intro today because we do want to catch the sunset and we do want to explore a little bit of Hollywood before it gets dark. This may be a slightly shorter stream. We usually try to go for like 2.5, 3 hours. We may hit around the 2 hour mark. I don't know, we'll see. My bike is not in the greatest condition. It's got 100% battery, but the brake is shot still. The front brake is completely shot, so we'll see how it goes down. We're gonna be chilling today though, eco mode, no having to keep up with the homies, thankfully. Shout out to everyone who just popped in. Make sure you hit the like button on the stream. If this is your first time watching the stream, hello everyone watching on TV. Hi guys, I know you can't chat, but thanks for watching. Hi everyone. Yep. So yeah, first thing we're gonna do, one thing I do want to do today that is part of the plan is go way further down Sunset. You guys know like how Sunset is like the most historical, it's like the coolest street in LA, right? If you keep going down further than we've ever gone, it's like a dead zone, but then it gets really cool. Like there's a bunch of iconic stuff around. So I don't know, that's kind of the plan. We'll see how much time we have though. And for anyone who's new, I do 30 minutes intro every stream. This is not new. This is not out of the ordinary. This is what I do every time. I see a couple of speech complainers. Okay, just hang in there. We'll be on the bike in no time, all right? We'll be heading out and just seeing what's going on in the streets in just a minute. Shout out to my girl too. She's the one who inspired me to get out and stream today. Baby, if you're watching, thank you. Love you, baby. Got advice for getting in a ride. Times, gear bag, horrible sidewalk. What? Sorry, what? What? I'm trying to comprehend what you just asked. I think you're asking for advice on how to get in a ride just in general. I like to ride in the evening because it's less hot, you know, less heat exhaustion. I wear highlighter stuff, you know, high vis. And I don't know what else to, I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and I saw someone else say, is it too late to enter? No, it's not too late to enter on hicksfam.com. You have until August 31st at 9 p.m. PST. That is the cutoff. Last time we were able to make some wiggle room, but this time it is going to be a hard cutoff. We're turning the site off at exactly that time. So that's it. Also, we have a video coming out tomorrow. Make sure you guys check that out. That is going to be live tomorrow at 7. If you're a member of the channel, you should be able to watch it tonight though. It's a banger video. That is going live tomorrow AM though. So check out that if you want to watch the video. It was not a live stream video too. I know a lot of people are not interested in watching the GoPro. Some people only watch the GoPro from the live. If they miss the live, they just watch the GoPro version because it's like a better viewing experience. But this video was not streamed. It was all done off live, and it was fire. Stay hydrated is a hot one. Yeah, dude, it is hot. I chug some water before I go. I kind of have to take a leak. I'm gonna be honest. I can't hear though. Like I can't. Yeah, that's not possible. So we're just going to iron bladder it. It's all good. It's all good. Do you remove your batteries when it's stored? Yeah, I keep my batteries indoors. Well, I keep my bikes indoors too. I have one of them that I keep outside, but it doesn't work. So that's why that one stays outside. It's a big, you know, hunk of metal. It doesn't work. Yeah. Hope you encounter some sweet jumps. Yeah, we will. Okay, I think we're gonna get rock and roll a little early today, folks. It's the complainers special day. It's a special day for stream complainers. I think we're gonna get rocking a little bit early. Can I have a bike for free? Absolutely not. Nothing in this life is free, young man or young lady. Nothing. You guys, someone take a guess how many times a day I get asked, can I get a free bike? How many times do you think it happens a day? And then I'll give you the answer. How many times do you think it happens a day? Oh, oof. Oh man, that was almost bad luck. I will tell you right now, it happens about 5 to 10 times a day. And that's probably a light amount. That's probably a light amount. Chat, spam angry red face guy emoji if you're ready to rock and roll and hit the road. Wait, I'm doing it. See, like I always do this. I put the gloves on first because it's instinct. It's instinct. It's instinct for me to put my gloves on before I do all the things that require me to not wear my gloves. Yep. And this is all in like, you know, email. I get tons of people that email me asking for a straight up free bike, sending paragraphs. And I mean, trust me guys, I would love to give away free bikes all day to everybody, but I just cannot afford that. Someone's got to pay for it. Wait, yeah. I mean, you know, money don't grow on trees. I don't get these bikes for free. I get some of them for free, but not enough to just give away to everyone who asks, unfortunately. All right, chat. Rock and roll time. We're about to hit the boulevard. We are gonna hit the boulevard. See, one of the main reasons I like to wear black is because it blends in with the chest mount. It looks like it stands out a lot. When you know, when I'm wearing gray, it like super stands out. So that's one of the main reasons I wear black. It blends in a little bit. Oh no, I got ants on my backpack. No, is anyone getting ants at their house or their apartment or wherever they live recently? I've had like an ant problem for the last like week. I wouldn't say it's like a full-blown problem, but I see just ants. I'm seeing ants. I'm seeing ants just crawling around in where I live. There's probably ants on the phone right now. I just realized that. There's probably ants on the phone right this second. All right, chat, I'm ready to ride. I'm actually excited to get a ride in today. I've been waiting for this. We got a super chat. Polar Bear 818 with the 99 cents. Thank you. Thank you, Polar Bear. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's bring this right here. Boom. Boom. Chat, where are you watching from? Put in the chat right now. Where, city and state, country, planet, solar system, wherever you're watching from. And if you're watching this after it's been broadcasted live, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. And if you're watching on a TV, well, just yell at the TV. Yell at the TV wherever you're watching from. All righty. Chat, angry red face guy emoji if you're ready to ride. Pray for safety, pray for success. Every single day. Every single day, wake up, pray for safety, pray for success. Let's get both of those things in stride today. Hallelujah. Praise hell and praise Dale. All right, we're locking this. Shutting this up. All right. Prayers, chat. This is the part where if the stream ends right now when I do this, well, I'm just going home. Sometimes this makes the stream end. I don't understand why, but it does. It really does. All right, we're good. We are good. Let's throw this in here. Chat, where do you want to see me go first? Ugh. Slight allergies? Anyone getting allergies? It's kind of rare for me at this time. It's not really allergy season, but I'm getting a little allergies. Little sniffles. Heavenly Father, look over this man as he ventures into the city of angels. Amen. 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 Hail Mary, hallelujah. Alrighty. Let's get it. Bam. Angle check, angle check. Put this thing nice and tight. Make sure I didn't forget anything. Keys, check. Phone right there. That was not a wheelie. Nobody saw that. That didn't happen. No wheelie occurred. Oh yeah, let me turn on my GoPro. So, if some of you guys caught that, the GoPro video of the last live stream I did, dude, I lost like an hour and a half of the ride. I made a change to my GoPro, so we shouldn't have that happen again, but that was such a bummer. I think that's probably the most irritating thing that can happen as a YouTuber is losing your footage. Like, oh my God, it just hurts your soul. Yeah, it really does. All right, so we're gonna take this. Oh, let's actually go this way. What is going on through here? First off, we got some trash. Yep, go figure. LA bingo. We need an official bingo card for the live streams. Like things that we will see in a regular day on a stream. And we can like check it off along as we go. That'd be kind of sick. Oh, they're doing a movie shoot right here. What's the movie? It must be a big one because they got these signs up. The towaway, temporary, no parking. That's how you know it's a big production. I mean, let alone the fact that they have a bunch of trucks. Look how many trucks they got. We're right above Hollywood Boulevard. They got the Quixote. I've had Quixote before. That's craft services for film production. Maybe it's Quixote. I don't know if it's Quixote. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. I don't know. But if I had to guess, probably like a Netflix TV show. That's the last thing we saw when we ran into a production like that out in the streets. So let's go ahead and get across the street, and then we're gonna go left down into Hollywood. We're gonna go straight down to the boulevard. Whew, man, it's hot. I got sunscreen on, chat. That's the one provision I took today. I put sunscreen on. And that is probably the smartest thing I did because I'm getting burnt just sitting here. We're gonna try and avoid riding into the road. Let's go ahead and cook down for a bit though. I'm gonna be honest, I circumvented most of my pre-ride checks today because I was like, well, the bike was just fine. I just did a bunch. Dude, I'm feeling some weirdness up here. Everything's tight. Yeah, we gave it the wiggle test. These bikes are still somewhat analog, so like if something's loose, like, you know, the wheel, you'll be able to wiggle it and it'll feel loose. If it doesn't feel loose, then it's probably good. Pretty much simple as that. It's still sketch though, yeah, it's still pretty sketch. Alrighty, Hollywood Boulevard. This is where we ended the last ride, kinda, and it's where we're starting this one. Pantages Theater is closed down tonight. Let's see, I think we're gonna keep it in sport mode for tonight. We are not really going for a distance ride, but somewhere in between. I don't know, we'll feather it. So right now we're gonna cut down Hollywood for a bit. There's a lot of traffic right now. It's kind of like peak traffic time. Look at these two matching shoes, matching shorts, matching shirts. I can't lie, it's kind of fire. Four-way stop. Hello, get it. Yeah. Okay. Chad, I thought that was Sexy Red on everything. I was like, is she doing like an undercover music video prank? One of them, you know, when you look like you're not who you are, but you're on everything. I did a triple take right there. She was off of a good one. That's funny. All right, what's going on in Hollywood? What's going on in Hollywood? I kind of want to take some of these side streets that we never really explore when we're out here too. We had pretty good luck with no F's last time, so maybe we'll do that a little bit more. We only got one brake. That's just it. So I took my front wheel off to try and figure out what's going on with this rear brake. And I don't know, it pulled fine. It definitely needs to be bled or something. I'm not a brake expert. That's definitely, I mean, for my BMX days, the first thing I do is take the brakes off. So single line brake cable and hydraulic brakes, I really don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to bleed brakes or anything, so I always take those to a bike shop to get them bled. Look at this thing. Yeah. Yo. Oh, that's the guy we ran into when we were riding with Jason. I think he said he was doing food deliveries. Jason said that? Maybe. He has a crazy scooter. It's like crazy fast. I'm kind of looking at the phone right now to see if we're effing anywhere around here too. This is kind of like an F test. Look at this artwork back here. Bro, is that a big pile of trash that someone's living in, or is it just like a big pile of trash from construction? It kind of looks like a structure that somebody's in. I genuinely can't tell though. No, there's no way. Yeah, it's too hardly packed. Chat, this is just another one of the many random landfills we find out here in LA. Just straight up, straight up landfill. Like, okay. Came back here to look at some of the art. We saw a big Hopes piece on the way in. If you guys start paying attention, like watching anytime I roll past any artwork or graffiti, chances are 9 out of 10, every video we do, you'll see the word Hopes, H-O-P-E-S. That guy is everywhere. He has a very distinctive artwork style too. And there's a guy who always comments, and half the time I don't even notice it, but if we ride past Hopes in a video, he will comment the word Hopes. And then I'll go back and I'll look at the video, I'll be like, oh yeah, we did ride past Hopes. And I just didn't even see. Yeah. Oh, this is sick right here. Oh, let's get a shot of this. This is actually super fire. This is like, I think, a nightclub or something like that. At night, I've come by here before and there's a really long line. Never been inside though. Look at that. Dolores Del Rio, 1983. 1904 to 1983. Is that a movie star? Really nice artwork though. Walk of Fame, Hollywood Boulevard. Sights and sounds chat. I'll lift my phone up a little bit. I'm trying to merge right now. Yeah, this is gonna be a much slower paced, chill ride. A little bit more sightseeing vibes compared to last time. This guy's got the punk rock look down. It's like a bunch of little bars and stuff going on through there. I've never been like out. Oh, he's got a Segway GT2. I kind of want to pull up on him. He's moving though. We'll probably see him later. Yeah, I've never gone out in Hollywood. That's if you're from LA, this is like the last place anyone would want to like go out in, you know? By that I mean like go out to like, you know, I mean like go out. It's so crazy. So fun fact, I was out here on Sunday. What's today, Tuesday? Yeah, Sunday. Sunday was Ciclavia. So they had this whole street shut down to traffic, to car traffic that is, and only bikes and people walking or, you know, pretty much anything besides a car. There are people on scooters, there are people on Surons, but they're not really supposed to be out there. It doesn't really matter. I was on my dirt jumper. And so I did the entire ride and I didn't run into anybody I knew. I just did the route, you know, just kind of like for cardio. And then I went home right here, like right here. I want to say it was right here where I'm at right now. There was like a crazy fight that went down. It didn't look related to the event, but it was like right in the middle of it because everyone was riding right here and a huge fight went down, dude. It was crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I took cover because it felt like it was about to turn into a shootout. Like it was that type of energy. People were yelling, they were beating each other up. I was like, oh yeah, someone's about to pull out a weapon for sure. Like that's just, you know, that's kind of what goes down in LA. Like you get into a fight, someone loses, and then they pull out a gun. So I took cover straight up. Oh, there's horse poop. I think I dodged most of it. I saw it at the very last second. And no shots were fired, thankfully. But it was a hectic scene. People were like jumping off of their bikes to try and intervene. And I was like, oh, this is not the time to try and help. You don't know what they're getting in a fight over. You know, you don't know who might be armed. So that happened. I don't know if anyone was out here for Ciclavia on that day, but yeah, it was pretty hectic. I see that 499. What Traffic with the 499. I love that name, dude. Thank you, brother. I'm trying to heart it. Thank you, What Traffic, for the 499. That's an awesome name. Appreciate the dono. Got some live music. Angelic. Man, they're harmonic. Beautiful singing voice. This guy's sending it through traffic. He's holding a big speaker. All right, chat, we're stuck for a second, so let me read chat. What's going on, chat? What's going on? 35 prisons for a reason, okay. When someone pull that thing out, I'm trying to tell you, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, dude, I grew up in LA. I've been very close to gunfire before. I know exactly what the situation turns into ASAP. Yeah, it's frightening. It's real frightening. Yeah, you got to move accordingly out here. I would love to get through this. I think we can after this round of cars. We're about to pull up to everyone's favorite truck in a second. Everybody's favorite pink truck. Oh, that guy's on a fast ripper. He's kind of mobbing too. No time to wait, chat. What's going on Hollywood Boulevard tonight? Homie's braking. Hell yeah. Let's see if our favorite truck is here, if someone rented it. There it is. Chat, I know you guys love this truck, right? I know everybody in chat loves this truck. I know it's all you guys' favorite truck, huh? Isn't it so beautiful and gorgeous and perfect? I'm not gonna lie, if it just had different wheels, it wouldn't be that bad. Like the pink is a nice shade of pink, but it's the wheels that are really just like what were y'all thinking on them wheels? Yeah, they're just really bad. I don't know, that's just my take on it though. Anyways, Hollywood Boulevard, we got a lady singing. Should we pop up on the boulevard right quick? I think we can pull it off, chat. I think we can pull it off. I want to get see if we can wrap around here. She's killing it. Oh, we got Elsa. Hollywood Boulevard, chat. That's what goes on out here. Something's going on here at the Hard Rock. There's a red carpet event. It's called Reagan. Dennis Quaid. Yep, I'll keep it moving right after I get my shot. This is a red carpet. So back in the day, I used to do red carpet events, and sometimes, like for the bigger ones, they would completely shut down Hollywood. Looking across the street. I just realized how many people are sitting here watching. Look, they could easily just cross the street. That guy's just yelling at the sky. Breaking news, old man yells at cloud. So yeah, when I used to do press junkets, they would shut down this entire street. For the big movies, I think the biggest one we did was Avengers, like the first or second Avengers that came out. That's how long ago I was doing that. They had this whole street shut off. They had like a huge red carpet thing installed in the middle of the street, and then they had all the stars walk down. Chris Pratt was there. Who's the Thor guy? I don't watch superhero movies, so I don't really know. Chris Evans was there. Scarlett Johansson. The Thor guy and his brother. I don't know. I met a ton of celebrities in that job. Like pretty much everyone who was a famous movie star at the time, I had encountered at some point. My personal favorite celebrity I met was Rihanna. She was cool. She even stopped to chat with us for a few minutes. That was for Inside Out #1. That was when I was doing the junket for that movie. Was when I met Rihanna. Good times. Anyways, Hollywood Boulevard. We're gonna cut down to Sunset a little bit. Look, these guys got unicycles. Let's go ahead and creep through right here. Pro unicycle riders. Sick, dude. Sweet. All right, so there's Hollywood Boulevard. Sights and sounds. We'll probably end up wrapping back up there. Right now, we're going to go down. We're gonna go down Sunset for a little bit. Rarely check out these parts of towns. We'll see how the service does as we go down this street, because it may not be perfect, but we'll see how far down we can get. It's a nice street for, it's a nice night to go down this street too. We did miss a sunset. I meant to get into a position to catch that, but unfortunately we didn't. We're gonna do some free riding right here, live. Ugh, live free riding, chat. Pray that I don't break anything right here. See that super chat, brother? I'm gonna read it in just a second. Woo. And I wonder how I don't have a flat tire. Hello. That's how we do, chat. That's how we do. That's how we do. Mets fan with the $4.99. What the heck was Elon Musk? Oh man, it's crazy how the chat has changed my perception of the Cybertruck. You guys have really shifted how I feel about it, and I think it's also just seeing how many of them are breaking down. Because I still think it's like cool, But like, man, they really break down a lot, huh? Like, a lot. Like, all of them are kind of breaking down, it seems like, too, which is not good, to say the least. I was somewhat entertaining getting one. I pretty much gave up on that idea for now. I'm no longer interested for the moment. Will that change? I don't know. I don't think so, honestly. I think I'm like completely over it. All right, well, cutting down Sunset. Someone's honking at someone else behind us, and there's a cop right here on my left, so yeah. Anyone watch the stream we did in Santa Monica where that one cop low-key followed us? It was, I think, you know, I'm not sure if he had an idea who I was, but if you saw how much they're cracking down on e-bikes, it almost didn't make sense for him to give me any leniency, because they are really cracking down on e-bikes out there. Like, they're straight up just stopping and ticketing now. And it seemed to have been happening right when I got spotted too. And I think that what the guy who was telling me those warnings was the same one I saw in a video pulling people over. Something's going on up here. There's an officer stop. It looks like a traffic stop. I don't know what's going on. But we're just cutting down for a bit. Hopefully we don't lose service. I'm keeping an eye on the phone. Looks like we're pulling up into some type of little scenario. There's a cop that we were just behind parked right here on the right. And then this one has his lights on up here. Oh, there's a couple units up here. What's going on in Hollywood on Sunset? Was it a theft at the Guitar Center? Not the guitars. Anything but the guitars. Could be. Could be. What phone mount do I use? Peak Design. I have a Peak Design case and phone mount. Pretty pricey, but super worth it. It's the motorcycle phone mount. And thing's steady, dude. Super steady. All right, we're already mobbing in the dark. This is officially After Dark stream. This is an After Dark ride, folks. Lock in. Let's go ahead and turn our headlight on. Meep, meep. So this is a stretch of Sunset. We've never come down. Also, is that one guy in chat here tonight, the one who kept telling me, put your left hand on? I really had a bad habit of doing this. I don't know why either. Like the worst habit possible. Because that's my only functional brake. Look at my front brake, full pull. Full pull, full pulling. Nothing. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. So to say the least, trying to avoid any emergency braking scenarios. Best way to avoid that is keep your eyes on the road. See what's coming at you. Anyways, we're going up Sunset. We're up here on Fairfax. And that's what's currently going on. Trying not to get hit by any vans like that one. This is a famous skate spot. People go from the top of this this car wash and jump into this bank. It looks like they put a thing to prevent people from doing that. I'm surprised they let it go for so long. It's been like that for a real long time, I think. There's a Laugh Factory. There's Matt Rife. I've never seen a single anything from this guy, but he's everywhere. He is really everywhere. Yeah, I've never seen a single clip or a single anything. Damn, you're going wild, bro. I'm going like 20 miles an hour down the street. I'm really not doing anything. I'm straight up chilling. If you think we're going wild now, you should see the stream we did last week with Jason. That was going wild. Yeah, that one was, we were going a little haywire there. When I'm riding with my buddies, I usually, you know, a little less, you know, chilling. There's the Laugh Factory line. I didn't catch who was playing there. But cool, I've never been in there. Maybe I will one day. Hello. All right, so we're right here on Crescent Heights. We could go left and go towards like Beverly Hills. We're not gonna go crazy far down Sunset right now either, because it kind of just turns into Beverly Hills. And that's where we're definitely gonna lose service if we keep going that way. So far it looks good so far. We will be playing it by ear. I was kind of interested in coming this way because I've never been over here on the e-bike. So I figured, why not? You know, why not? Take a little sunset cruise. Chat, don't look over there. Don't look to the left. That's haram. We don't go there. We don't go to those. Now it's Emily's turn to win in Paris. All right, sunset. I feel like if we keep going, we may lose service. So we're gonna be slowing it down a little bit. Let's pop off right here. Here's this place. It's famous. I've never been here because I heard it's super overrated. But it's a train caboose that is a restaurant, Carney's. Probably the best hamburgers and hot dogs in the world. Yeah, okay. As you can see, it's packed. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it's packed. Super crowded up in there. Yeah, I've always heard it's really overrated, so I've never actually been in there. All these places up here, they're like, this is Saddle Ranch, super hipster spot. They're all like, it's like a theme park being out here. It's like a free outdoors theme park, this little stretch of LA. Everything's so let's keep pulling over so they can get past us. I hate having to feel like I'm in a rat race with cars behind me. This is the Comedy Store. This is the more popular club, right? This is one Joe Rogan always goes to, I think, the Comedy Store. Looks super hip. Yeah, it's cool looking on the outside. I've never been in here either. Not too much of a stand-up comedy enjoyer. The last special I watched on stand-up was Dave Chappelle. And it was okay. I'm trying to get back into the street. This is probably a mistake letting all these cars merge in front of us. I think we can go right now. Here's a little line for this though. Sick. There's a super steep hill on the left. I want to show you guys. We did this on our BMXs one day. Over here is Hotel Ziggy. Super popular hotel. And then here, why is everyone honking at each other at night, man? Here is Pink Dot. I think this is the first place they used to deliver alcohol, right? If I'm not mistaken. We got Kobe. And we have their famous Pink Dot bug. Yep, very cool. Here's one of the steepest roads in the city. Bruh, it is just warfare. This road is, this hill to my left is super steep. It's super steep. It's a lot of fun to ride down. Traffic's a little crazy right now, Chad. I don't know. Got a nice blue C8 right here. Anyone like the C8? I think they're cool. I was really in love with them at first. Now they're like, you really see them everywhere out here. They don't really feel rare or special at all. Still nice cars though. This is Sunset Plaza. Tend to see really, really expensive, fancy cars over here. They do a cars and coffee over here where super baller cars pull up to. I don't know, it's like somewhere around like right in one of these little cuts. Yeah. I remember they used to do this thing called Platinum Motorsports Quick Strike until, you know, everybody started coming to them. Teddy G, thank you for that order on hicksfam.com. Appreciate that, man. They started getting a little like super burnt out, so they stopped doing them, but those are cool. Platinum Motorsports has like a really diverse selection of cars and they would all pull them out. But then, you know, teenagers started ruining it, coming in doing burnouts and donuts and all that. Look, we got a delivery robot coming right at us. Look at him coming in hot. I think I scared him. Juliet is on delivery. Has anyone used one of these in the chat? Has anyone ordered from something and it came on a little robot? Bro, he's mobbing, or she, sorry. Misgendered the robot. Canceled. Canceled, chat. They still do those? Oh, I didn't know. I thought they shut them down. All right, we're gonna keep going. It's a nice M5 right there. M5 CS, that's the expensive one, right? I love the color and the wheels on this M5. They go together very well. This is one of the first places I remember coming to as a kid. My dad took me here. Not the Hustler. I haven't even said that, right? The Cybertruck. I will stand on the hill that they look better plain. Anything else added to them from their plainness looks less good. Yeah, this is one of the first like LA memories I have. I must have came here when I was like 7 or 8, as far as like outside the hood that I grew up in, you know? Yeah, this is one of the first places that I went to that was like, oh wow, that's cool. Before Disneyland, before, look at this chick's hair, dude. Killing it. Dang, Sid Vicious. That's funny. Must be like a punk rock little bar or something right there. Alrighty. This is about where I was thinking about coming up to on Sunset. So let's go up a little bit further to like the Celine. I don't know if it's a Celine store, but it's a big sign that says Celine. I was hoping to get us over the hill so we could get like a glimpse of the sun setting, but that's long gone. We're a little late off the jump getting going today, so it's all good. We'll catch the next sunset. They happen every day. All right, this is gonna be like our turnaround point. From here, we're gonna cut back, go back to the city, because as you can see, it stops being cool, like right past here. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna stop right here. This is like a sketch place to stop because cars can come like on both sides of you and you're kind of just sandwiched. Why are e-bikes overpriced? Well, that's the free market at work, brother. That's just how it works. I wish I had a better explanation and I knew why, but gotta be super careful out here. People just speed, just like us. All right, back we go, back to Hollywood. We're gonna take Hollywood, and then I have a couple other spots in mind. We're just getting started tonight, chat, so lock in if you're watching on TV. Hi, TV viewers, hi. Grab a snack. We got a long ride ahead of us. We're going past the sundown. This is already officially after dark. I should put after dark in the title. I wish mods could change the title. Like that's something you can do on Twitch. Why not have it on YouTube? Why not have it on YouTube? Where's the Whiskey A Go-Go? We just passed it. We're gonna pass it again on the left coming up. If you see that sign up there that says rub this on your skin, I don't know if you can read it. It's like right there. Once we pass that, it's like on the left. Lambo SUV right there. Murdered out, looks good. All right, back we go. So there's sunset. I kind of just wanted to come out and do this on a stream because, you know, riding this on live gives me opportunities to ride in places where I typically wouldn't go because, you know, it's just chill. You know, it's just very chill in comparison to where we usually ride. So, yeah. Let's see. Look at this. This is crazy. I just realized that's an ad. It's crazy. They have a car and a helicopter set up. It's a Apple TV show. I missed the name of it. All right. I do not feel like cutting between these cars. Ugh. So we're gonna, you know, wait in line right here. See if we can get around this gentleman. I did not anticipate this level of traffic on the way back, but we're about to make the best of it. Let's see if I can find the Whiskey A Go-Go on the way back for you too, whoever that was that asked me where that was at. We'll look for it, no guarantees. Oh, there's a Supreme store out here. I didn't know that. Cool. I thought there was only one off of Fairfax. It's kind of big too, huh? It's funny how it looks like a regular department store, but it's like the Supreme store. I wonder, oh, 3 sheriffs just pulled up out here. Hold on, let's check, hold up. Hold up, folks. We got an NPC generated event that just went down. Will we be able to turn around is the question. We could definitely do it this way. 3, I mean, they may just be getting coffee. That's the other thing. It looks like they're responding to something though. But they could definitely just be getting coffee. I don't know, there's some guy across the street looking. A few people across the street looking. They're probably just getting coffee. This is, I think, West Hollywood, the sheriffs out here, they operate under a different set of circumstances, right? I don't remember exactly how it works, but like West Hollywood, the sheriffs are they're paid different out here. They only work in West Hollywood or something. Like they have their own set of sheriffs. Yeah, they're straight up just getting coffee. I thought the way they pulled up was kind of like they were about to do some business, but anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. They're just getting coffee. Bro, they pulled up deep for that coffee. I was like, you know, usually in these nicer areas, I mean, being realistic, it's often just like a homeless person just being wild or having like a mental health episode in a place, because he's like, well, take a look around. We haven't really seen much of the stuff we see in the other places we ride, have we? Not many tents, not many homeless people wandering around. So when they do come out here and wander, it's usually dealt with pretty quick by the PD. So it's not uncommon to see a sight like that. There's another robot. We're then pulling up deep and then hopping out all at the same time, like on some squad stuff. Anywho, going back down Sunset the other way, there's a steep hill on the right. You guys want me to hit the steep hill? It's super steep. I don't know if you guys can even see. It's super steep. Yeah, it's really steep. There's a bunch of those coming up. They're all the same steepness, or at least the next like 3 or 4 of them are. Anywho, I think I don't know if we passed the Whiskey A Go-Go. I forgot to try and call that out for that one guy in chat who asked, where's Whiskey A Go-Go? Yeah, we passed it. Bomb the hill. All right, we'll bomb the next one, then we'll go right back up. We'll bomb the next one, then we'll go right back up. I got you. This next one's pretty steep too. I think it's actually have a rapper parties going on right here, like hip hop. Everybody looks really cool and expensive. We got a red light and a stop sign. And my brakes don't work. Yeah, we couldn't really full pull it, sorry. And we have traffic on top of all that, so. It is what it is. Yay, wee. This is how Jason got me demonetized. He went no hands down a hill like this. Yeah. All right, let's turn around and go back up it. We're about to eat like 5% of battery getting back up this in sport mode. So in other news, I may be picking up a new bike tomorrow. That's possibly in the cards. I'm waiting to hear back. I'm really excited about it too. I don't know if it's going down. It's one I've been teasing on the channel for months, literally months. And hopefully today's the day. It's supposed to land, because you know all these bikes come via cargo, like big ships that go across the ocean from China, and then they come to Long Beach, California, and then they go to wherever they go. So hopefully that happens. Yeah, I knew we were gonna lose service there. That's why I didn't want to keep going. That is why I didn't want to keep going. We'll also lose service if we go to the right. We really got to stay on Sunset. If we keep this live stream thing going like at a crazier scale, I'll eventually get one of those backpacks that keep you in service the whole time. This is a one-way. This guy doesn't know it either. That's an electric Mercedes SUV. That thing kind of pulls. Nice dress. What's the occasion? I'm assuming that they're going to that party over there. All right. This is the Comedy Store right in front of us. We're about to hit a right, keep going back down Sunset. They got the most popular LA rental, the Mustang drop top, Texas plates. Maybe not a rental. Maybe they just drove straight out here from Texas. Dang, homie is bumping. That's that 90s jam. I forget the name of that song, but classic. All right. Back down Sunset the other way. Interesting. What's the occasion, folks? What's the occasion? All right, we're back in the service zone. I know that's always troublesome. I'm getting better at determining when we're going to lose service in a specific area. The main thing that'll do it is big buildings on both sides, going up in hills, too many people in one place. You know, those are all pretty telltale signs. The main roads in LA tend to have fine service. If you guys are wondering what my setup is for these streams, I straight up just have a cell phone strapped on my chest. That's it. Like, that's literally that's the whole setup. And I have a Rode Wireless Pro. Wow, now I actually can't say it. A Rode Wireless Pro lav mic, or not, it's not a lav, it's just a wireless mic. I guess it is a lav, I don't know. That's what it's called. That's how my audio sounds, super buttery, you know? Not trying to gatekeep my gear if anyone wants to try this themselves. It's literally just that. And my carrier is T-Mobile. I use T-Mobile. I got the best plan the T-Mobile offers. It's very pricey. I have 2 phone lines, so it's like 180 bucks a month. So that's the most expensive part for sure. That's why I need everybody to hop over to hicksfam.com. Chat, every dollar spent gives you 1 entry into my e-bike and $1,000 giveaway. What could you use $1,000 for? Oh, you could, I don't know, put some money towards your rent. In some places that pays your whole rent. You can use it to upgrade the bike. You could pay your friend that you lost a bet to. You know, anything. You could buy food for, well, for me, that'd be like a month's worth of food, maybe even less. Groceries for 3 months. Whatever your heart desires. Hicksfam.com is where you can do that. Anywho, we're right here on Crescent Heights. This is where I was thinking about going down. I think we're gonna lose service if we make a right. So instead we're gonna double back precisely the route that we went to get here. At some point we're gonna have to throw on my my clear goggles, because I got shades on right now and it's starting to appear darker. Things in reality appear darker than they really are. Or something. Man, I'm just blabbering. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What should I get as my first actual bike? Well, I always suggest a bicycle for most people. Yeah, I suggest a bike, like a good old-fashioned pedaling bicycle with no motor. If you're talking your first ever bike and you've never ridden bikes before in your life, yeah, just get one of those and you know, start there. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Has anyone seen that? I watched this random video on YouTube the other day where some guy was demoing a Walmart hardtail mountain bike. I was like, wow, this is actually like a really nice bike from Walmart. It's cheap too. If I end up finding it later, I'll tag it to this live stream. So if you're watching this and I can tag it, because on YouTube you can like tag products from a lot of places on your videos. If I see it tonight, I'll tag it so you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, and I mean, if you're talking about an e-bike like one of these, I don't know, man. You gotta go down the rabbit hole. I don't even tell anybody what to buy anymore. You gotta figure it out yourself. There's way too many options. There's too many variables. There's too much. There's too much. Never too much. Uh-oh. Get around that parked car. All right, we're going back eastbound on Sunset. We're gonna cut up north, and then we're gonna take Hollywood from the beginning. And then we're gonna go all the way down Hollywood, and then, I don't know, we're just gonna cruise the city for a bit. It's a nice night now. It started off hot, and now it feels great. It feels fan-freaking-tastic. Nice little breeze. You know what I'm saying? Right here on Gardner. Fun fact, the first time I ever watched my buddy Jeremy, LAOC TV, it started right here. The first time I ever randomly saw his live stream, I think it was here. I'm pretty sure it was over here. There was like a car accident that happened right there into that wall. And then later on in that night, he went to a club where a bouncer had passed away from a fight or something. It was the craziest thing I'd ever seen. I was like, wow, I'm subscribing to this guy. This is nuts. Yeah, I'd never seen anything like that style of content he was doing before I found that. Bro, people love honking at each other out here. I don't know why. One little false move, people are just honking at each other out here. We can curb alert it for a second, honestly. Look at this nice bus stop. Oh, I noticed she had a little puppy in her stroller. That's cute. Yeah, we're gonna curb alert it for a second. The traffic is wild. Craziest thing that happened today in LA, let me know if you guys saw this in the news. Some guy in Northridge today, has anyone seen this news story? In Northridge today, look at that car. Hold on, we gotta catch this car. No, it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. It was a cool Miata. In Northridge today, at 6 a.m., a guy was filling up gas. Uh-oh, sheriff's pulling someone over. Is it me? Oh, chat. We might have content right now. I don't think it's me. But if he busts a U-turn right now, it's me. No, it's not. He doesn't care. So chat, because he was staring at me. He's looking for someone. Oh, look, it's a pink Cybertruck. Someone rented it. That just randomly passed us. Look at it. Hold up. Never mind. We're stuck at a red. I love your dog. He is cute. I love Pomeranians. I used to live in downtown LA, and my neighbor had a Pomeranian. Every time she would open her door and I'd open my door at the same time, the dog would run out and I'd play with the dog. Look at these dogs. Dude. Yeah, you win dogs of the night, man. You got the best dogs I've seen all night. Yeah. I love them. Hello. Oh, attack of the Prius, chat. Oh my God, I love dogs, man. I truly do. I think if I fully retired, I'd work at a place where it was like a doggy daycare. So when people flew out of town and they needed like a dog hotel, I would like to run one of those and just play with dogs all day and keep them company. Oh yeah, here's a Cybertruck. Someone rented it. I'm sure this is probably their top hit. Yeah, they also have like a Ferrari and I think a Huracan, a Lambo Huracan. Yeah, they got it though. They rented it. Ooh, tight squeeze. Here's this Miata I was talking about too on the way up. It's white and pink with pink flames. Oh, no, actually, we gotta go this way. We're gonna go across right here on La Brea and then go north. Oh, we got a 50 bomb, hello. Follow the Lemming again with the 50. Always a fan of the live streams. Also, time is money. And these super chats are way cheaper than flying out there. Get your brakes fixed. Bro, follow the Lemming. It's coming here the last 2 streams back to back and dropped dough. Bro, follow the Lemming with the 50 bomb, bro. Thank you. That is so generous, dude. This is crazy. That is a lot of money. Yeah, I really appreciate it though, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah. I think I remember you saying you're out in Florida. Bro, people are driving crazy out here. I'm really slowing it down. Curb alert, curb alert. Yeah, man. Well, you got a point. It definitely is cheaper than flying out and getting an e-bike. So, thank you, brother. Thank you for that very generous donation. Where in LA are you? We're in like the Hollywood. We're in the Hollywood area. I'm gonna take these shades off. And we're just gonna go slow for a little bit. Shades are a little too shady. Slim Shady. I think we're gonna, we don't need to goggle it right now. We'll just go slow for a little bit. I'm just coming in hot on the e-bike. All right, back up to Hollywood we go. Whoa. Back up to Hollywood we go, folks. Well, we're in Hollywood, but I mean Hollywood Boulevard. Yeah, I need my goggles. I'm gonna throw them on. We're gonna make one more stop right here on the corner of Hollywood Boulevard before we continue our route. We are about 1/3, not even a third of our journey complete right now. We got a long way to go. We're going to cover some serious ground. Right now we're gonna stop by the Oscar ladies. Throw on the goggles so I can not have my eyes just crying nonstop. Wah. It's out here tearing up. It's the wind. Even going not that fast. Wait, did I bring my goggles, bro? That'd be so rookie if I didn't. That'd be so rookie if I didn't. I don't think I did. Oh no, I did. I forgot I put them in a different pouch. I don't know why I started putting them in here too, but we got them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got them. So I will start to sound a little nasalier. Oh God. I may sound a little bit more nasally, but at least I'll be able to see, which is far more important, isn't it? Alrighty, back up we go. So now we're doing Hollywood in reverse. We started off going this way down Hollywood. We went up Sunset, westbound. If you keep going west on Sunset, it turns into Beverly Hills and eventually you get to the beach. It's a long, windy road. We'd for sure completely lose service. Like 100%, we would lose all service. The stream would just cut out and die. So not really in the cards to ever go all that way. But you eventually make it to the beach. It takes quite a while. I've done it on my bicycle before. Bro, something just landed on my nose. Did I just get pooped on? There's no way. There's no way. Hold on, let me check. Did I just get dumped on by a bird? No, it was something else. Yo, some object. It came perfectly down in the tiny little gap in between my goggles and my helmet and hit me in the nose. I thought I got pooped on, but I didn't. All right, back in Hollywood. It's funny how junky this area feels compared to Sunset once you go up Sunset all the way. Sunset is a really like glamorous part of LA in my opinion. That's where it's like cool and fun. We're back at this press junket where they flexed on us, but it didn't work, did it, chat? These people are sitting here, I don't think they even like know what they're filming. You know, it's just tourist stuff, you know, when you're out here and you're a tourist, you just take pictures of everything. Like, oh look, it's a red carpet. They're probably just taking pictures of the red carpet and not like whoever's actually there. Probably doesn't matter to them at all. This is the theater where they show like a Jimmy Kimmel, I think, or some late night talk show host. I don't know. I haven't watched a late night TV show in eons. Like a long time, like a really long time. Oh, look, here's the Cybertruck guy. Oh, it was the guy who owns it, I think, or like the worker, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Can we squeeze this? Yeah. Taking pictures with the Cybertruck. Love it. Love it. Yellow glass is good for night too. Yeah, true. Stop hating the Rasta community. What? What are you talking about? I appreciate all communities. I don't care what you do in your free time. Giggity. Happy birthday, Rain Hat. I didn't even see that, but I saw LE say it, so happy birthday. What up from Albuquerque? What up? What up? Oh, we got the green, kinda. We got the four-way walk green. Alrighty, Hollywood is one of the easiest places to go on live because you always see something. There's always at least one thing to see. We saw some weird cars, we saw some weird people, you know. There's always at least something to see. All right, we're going back down the Walk of Fame. So from here, we got 85% battery, folks. I don't know, we can go for a little journey if we wanted to. And that is the plan as of right now. The plan is to go on quite a journey, as a matter of fact. So let's see if it pans out. Ultimately, we always got to make it back to where we started, so not gonna go too crazy. Let's mob around some traffic a little bit. God, those are some bright lights. Let's stop and look at this, actually. Why are those so bright? What is this store? It's just like little figurines. Dude, that is blinding. It really catches your eye when you ride past though. Phone cases, figurines. I bet these are like 50 bucks a pop. Bought off of Alibaba in bulk, like 800 pieces for like 80 bucks probably. Pretty cute though. All right, let's keep going. Oh, we got some donos, hold up. We got 5 from NugsFan23. Would you be mad or flattered if I try to do a stream like yours? Absolutely not, man. I don't know in my format. You can do it, go for it, dude. Johnny Money with the 5, thank you. Thank you guys, thank you for the generous donations. No, absolutely, man. Hopefully I do inspire some people to get out and ride around at the least and film it. Yeah, I got some ideas coming up. to inspire people to pursue YouTube. So stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, you can just watch me and copy what I do. It's pretty simple. Yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah, the thing about YouTube is that when you see someone doing something, like, there's no secret. They made a video, you can watch the entire video, and then you can see what they titled it and what the thumbnail is. And that is it. And if it got 1 million views, like, you can literally watch it and try to figure out why I did that. And that's it. Like, there's no secret sauce, there's no like secret connections, there's no like paid plan that I gotta turn my light on, I'm wondering why people ain't seeing me. Yeah, just watch what people do and copy it until you figure out your own way to do it. Like, that's pretty much how everyone starts. Anywho, nice little avenue on this Tuesday evening. Dude, I keep forgetting it's Tuesday. In my brain, it's Sunday because I'm so used to streaming on Sundays. I'm kind of like chilling because people are driving crazy tonight. I feel like a little crazier than usual, or maybe I'm just noticing it more. I don't know. Put my light down so I don't blind anybody. Hollywood Boulevard, folks, after dark. We got a BMXer. Nice, dude. Bro, it's so rare to see BMXers nowadays. I like never see random BMXers out in the wild, ever. Ones that I know, ones that I don't know. You just don't see that anymore. I mean, BMX bikes are like probably some of the worst ways to get around. Another beautiful golden right there. So it doesn't surprise me that people are typically just commuting on them. You know, there's a multitude of other ways that I think people have realized. I think when you pull out the BMX, it's like to go ride a spot and then you like go back in your car or you go straight home. Shout out to everyone using bicycles that don't have motors to get around still. Yep, that's where I came from. Some people have no idea I ever rode regular bicycles. That's how YouTube works now. A lot of people jumped on my channel last year. They'd never seen any video I've ever made on a BMX bicycle or any other type of bike. And I see the stats. I see how all my old videos perform. They are pretty much all stagnant and dead. And all the new ones on e-bikes are the ones that are still getting watched, even the ones from 2 or 3 years ago. In fact, they're the only ones getting watched. The only BMX video I have that still get views to this day is like I think it's my most popular video. It's where I was bombing that hill in Tuna Canyon. That is the only one. And yeah, that's it. Anywho, I think let's get out of Hollywood. We've seen and done it all out here. Off to the next area. Hang on, chat, we're about to go. We're about to go to location number 2. Location number 2. We did Hollywood, we did Sunset, we did Hollywood Boulevard, top to bottom. Thank you for becoming a member. Who was that? Nuggets fan 23 with the member. Thank you, brother. Thank you, appreciate that. Thanks for coming a member. If I miss your super chat or anything like that while I'm riding, I do apologize. I try to catch everything, and it looks like I've caught everything so far. Oh, Dustin Aldridge with the 2. Thank you. 2 for the poo on you. Hello. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Looks like I got everything else before that. Yeah, we're good, as far as I can see. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I will see you on the replay when I go home. I do some tweaks to the video. I download it, and I usually watch the whole VOD. Because for some reason, only the first night or two I can watch the VOD with the live chat, and then after that it goes away, which is super annoying. I don't know why it does that. Like, I cannot figure out why. I have it enabled on the phone. I have it enabled on youtube.com to show live chat replay, and it just disappears half the time. Like, I don't get it. I get why it happened on the last one, because if you get demonetized, usually your chat gets zapped too. But it happens on other times too. And sometimes it doesn't, I don't know. Go figure. Now the fastest way for me to get to where I want to go next would be to hit the freeway. To that one guy who said, are you gonna go on the freeway? Or can you go on the freeway? Yeah, that's like what I should do. If I wanted to really get to the city quick, I would hit the freeway right now, but I am not going to, because yeah, I do value my life. And freeway on a thing that can go max 55. There's no traffic right now. Let me just say it would be terrifying. Yeah, it wouldn't be fun. Not only is this bike just not fast enough to keep up with actual flowing traffic, I would just be scared as hell. Like straight up, yeah, I would not feel comfortable on the street all day. I could rip the streets all day. This is chill. This is where we just were for Ciclavia yesterday. They had this whole street shut down. Whole thing, all the way from where we turned, where those Oscar ladies were, or a little bit before that, all the way down past where I'm going right now. This whole street was shut down for bikes. If you live in LA, you ever want to go to one of those events? I don't go to all of them, but it's called Ciclavia. Ciclavia. And it's super fun, dude. It's actually super chill. Besides that guy getting jumped on the one on Sunday, that was a little out of the ordinary. That's how I'd put it. Yeah, you know, usually don't see that happen, to say the least. We got another Cybertruck in the right. They're expanding, chat. They're multiplying. They're multiplying. We usually cook all the way up Sunset. I think tonight may be no different. I'm kind of feeling it. I can tell y'all over and over, this is my favorite street in the whole city of LA. I love it. Ain't gonna mind that, just keep going. It's just got so much flavor, man. It's got that, we're not on Sunset right now, by the way, but it's got that flavor. We will be though, in a short amount of time. I see this as Sunset because it basically is. Because this intersection up ahead is so confusing, you basically think you're on Sunset when you're not. But this is still Hollywood Boulevard. So yeah, I may have just called this Sunset. And I was not paying attention. But the nice part about Hollywood Boulevard, that it kind of has on every other street in the city right now, is it has this huge bike lane that nobody uses, but it's nice for me. Me and Jason came up this the whole way the other night. We took it all the way from the city basically to Hollywood, which is far. It's like a really long stretch. Or realistically, from this intersection where we're about to pull up on. Yeah. All right, another thing we're gonna do is put one of these in our backpack, from our backpack to my pockets, because we're gonna have a battery swap soon. I'm hoping not to lose all my GoPro footage tonight. That is not on the agenda. God, I gotta really fight this backpack to get my to get it on. Boom. How crazy would it be to see a car chase in progress? We almost did the other night. We almost did, because I had my streaming gear in my bag, and I was out there when that Kia car chase happened. The lady, anyone see that? It was like a lady who got into a crazy chase in a Kia, and then she jumped out over off of, I think she was on Hooper. She was either on Hooper or she was on like, I forget what street she's on. But I remember seeing the house. I was like, oh, we pass that house all the time. And I was out there, but I didn't even have my bike. So I would have just been like live streaming, just like standing there on some LAOC TV. Yeah, so, but that would have been the closest we got so far. Speaking of LAOC TV, he did catch a car chase live on his channel like a month ago. That was wild. I always see his streams the next day, and that one, that was prime time television. I was watching like, oh my, this is crazy. He's really catching the car chase. If we keep streaming, it's bound to happen, especially after dark. You guys will have to keep me updated about that on chat though. If something like that was ever even about to go down, I would have no idea, because, you know, I can't see it. All right, well, we're cruising along. I kind of want to take that route that we just passed. That's the one I was going to take last time too. But I think instead we're just going to keep on mobbing it. Hollywood till it goes to Sunset, or, you know, we could also take Alvarado. That might be a fun route too. This is where I almost got taken out by that Prius who turned into me while we were in deadlock traffic. I think he just had it out for me. Maybe he hates e-bikes, I don't know. But he tried to take me out. All right, I got a route. I got a spicy route that we have not taken yet. Yep, it just clicked in my head. The gears just clicked. Okay, this is the street where I just go. Bruh, every time we sit there, it's like a 5-minute wait, like actually 5 minutes. There's no rhyme or reason to like when you're supposed to go there. It just doesn't make sense. It takes forever. But we do lose our, oh my God, it's so bumpy. What the heck? Whoa. Bro, you can't even see how bumpy that is. That's sketch. If you weren't holding on tight, you would get bucked right off your bike right there. This is Fountain, so you can take this straight down to the city too if you wanted to. Yeah, our drivers in town hate e-bikes or cyclists. Yeah, I mean, that's everywhere, brother. That's just about everywhere nowadays. Hello from Minnesota, what up? What up? Hicks finally figured out how to buy V-Bots. You are a moron. You think if I knew how to do that, I'd be sitting at 10K right now. Let's, oh yeah, let's do that. See ya. Yeah, you think if I had V-Bots, I'd only have 1K in here? Come on, dude. I'm going for the gusto. I'd have 20K. Yeah. Heck yeah, that's crazy ad revenue. Sorry if you were joking though. You can do an unban request, but if I look down at the chat and I happen to see someone yapping and trying to mess with me, you get banned. you get banned. I hand out bans like candy on this chat, dude. You gotta be careful. You can't get unbanned though, so now you gotta wait. You gotta talk to LE. You gotta plead your case with her. Anywho, we back. Now we're on Sunset. Now we're on Sunset. And we're going to take a interesting route, or at least it's interesting to me. I'm actually kind of excited to take it. Sunset Boulevard, after dark. Use nitrous. Yeah, chat, be careful. If you get zapped, it's kind of hard to get unbanned too. You have to like, you gotta get crafty. The thing is, you won't even know you're banned if I don't say anything either. So that's why half the time I don't even say anything. I just look down, people get zapped all the time, they don't even know it. When you get zapped, you will continue to chat like normal, but nobody sees the chat. Nobody else sees it, I don't see it, only you see it yourself. So you're basically like having a schizo conversation with yourself for the rest of the time. I honestly like it though, because it's like, when someone chats and they just want to be annoying, they just want to say the thing and like press enter and just chat it out. So they still get to do that, just nobody sees it. It's kind of genius. I don't know what's going on here. It's like a bunch of valets. A little club action? I don't know. We're about to keep going though. That's what we are gonna do. It's kind of lively out here tonight. It's a warm night, so that makes sense. This is a street that I always want to go up because of the palm trees, but we'll lose service right there for sure. I can just sense it. I can sense it. What is a taco spot? It's cracking. Mid-East Tacos. Bro, it's packed. It's gotta be good, huh? Oh look, there's what is this? It's like a bike ride. It looks like a Peloton though. It doesn't look like these are cyclists. Yeah, they're all like roadies. Interesting, that's cool. Fun. Be safe, y'all. That's cool though. Yeah, Critical Mass is next week. If you're in LA, pull up. That one's gonna be fun. I should be out there streaming. I probably will be because let's be honest, I got nothing better to do. Yeah, I'll probably be out there streaming on this bike. I'm sure it'll be much more chill than the last one. Last one, the cops came and it was like crazy. But you never know. Fireworks season is over, but that usually doesn't stop the people from blowing stuff up at those rides. Yeah, it usually doesn't stop them. So we'll see. we'll see how it goes. Anyways, we're still making our way up to our route that we're taking tonight. We still have to go through most of Sunset. This should show most of y'all like how big the city is and how long it takes to get from one side to the other. Now, if we were just mashing, like when Jason and I were riding the other night, we were just flying. Like we were just moving, you know? Like if you're just going, you can do it like in like 10 minutes. You can get from Hollywood to downtown on the streets, on these bikes. But if you're not, then you know, it takes this amount of time that you're watching right now. But we're about to go up this big hill and then it's about to get much quicker. What is this? Someone spray painted over this message, which is, that sucks, you know? That sucks. What do we say about that? All right, up we go. We got to go up this big, long hill. This road is very bumpy. And it's not like up and down bumps, it's like side to side bumps. If you know what I'm talking about, you know how terrible they are for any two-wheel device. It sucks. But we're making it happen. 77% battery, we're chilling right now. Headed to the city. Oh yeah, I was telling a story, right? I feel like I was telling a story a while ago about Northridge. Yeah. So, okay, that happened today. You can Google Northridge and it should pop right up. It is insane. So a guy was filling his gas tank at 6 in the morning, right? Put my light up a little bit. He's filling his gas tank up at 6 in the morning in his car at the gas station. A random dude walks up to him, shoots him in the back of the head, and then walks away. Yeah, that happened. And then the guy, I don't think he passed away actually. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. He walks into the gas station, asks him to call 911, and gets treated. And they take him to the hospital, and I believe he's alive. There may be an update to the story, but that's, from what I saw, that was the news as of when I left the house. Dude, so Northridge it's LA County. It's not like what most people think of when they think of LA. Like, it's pretty far from where we are right now. Like, it's not a riding distance whatsoever. It's far. But how crazy is that, man? Like, dude, that's one of the few stories I've read lately that have really shook me. Like, man, you can't do anything anymore. Like, you can't do anything anymore. That just happened today. I don't think there's any details about like why it happened. It didn't sound, well, who knows? Like, I don't think there's any details. I don't think anyone knows yet if it was premeditated, if they knew each other, if it was completely random. But from what it sounded like was that it was a completely random act of violence. I'm sure there's footage of it that's gonna tell more of the story, but apparently there was no conversation between the two of them, nothing. Just like a straight up, seeming like an assassination attempt. Crazy. Anyways, never a dull moment in LA, unfortunately. I think we're gonna hop on the freeway right here. Psych. This is where, I don't remember if we were streaming or if I was just filming. We ran into that guy on a scooter. I think I was streaming. And he was mobbing. Paramedics rolling for something. Oh, is this car on fire? Bro, this car's on fire, I think. Yeah, it is. This thing's on fire, dude. Excuse me. We're gonna take a little bit of cover. I smell that radiator. As a matter of fact, they should get lost. Fire truck's already on scene. Whoa, chat, it's about to blow up. Whoa, dude. They're gonna put this out ASAP though. Bro, good timing for the LAFD, man. They pulled up ASAP. Dang, dude, that sucks. He's very unhappy. It's starting to burn for real now. The best angle, let's see if we can quickly jam across the street. Chat, hang tight. Actually, this is chill right here where we started. Ugh. Dang. Oh, smoke's coming towards me, chat. I gotta go across the street. Yeah, I knew they were gonna get that thing out ASAP. They got here right on time. I mean, that car is totaled, right? Any insurance experts in the chat? It's totaled, but I mean, there's probably a lot of salvageable parts on it. Any car people know how this fire could have started? Lack of coolant. Thank you, Tempest. Thank you, Mets fan. Shout out to the LAFD. Right place at the right time. They just happen to be bending this corner. The paramedics passed. I think paramedics still over here? No, they're gone. They probably saw, no one was, I mean, you can't really see it, no one's inside. So. Crazy. Well, that just happened. Chat, we were just moving along, and that happened. So I got it under control. One little spark, one little ember right there underneath. Something dripping and it's burning. This is the driver, and it seems like he's trying to get more out of the car. They got the Sawzall out. Thank you. GoPro just died. Oh, there's saw on the hood. See, there's a little fire coming back up underneath. We're right here on Temple and Alvarado. I'm smelling more of that, shoot, whatever it is. Lots of different scents in the air where we're at right here. With one hand, I'm filming. With the other hand, I'm swapping my GoPro's battery. And I just swapped it. Boom. They're trying to completely cut the hood off, looks like. We're gonna cross this street. No, we're not, we missed it. We're gonna try and cut, we're gonna cross it at the next opportunity though. Make sure to record my GoPro so I don't miss another night of footage. I think there's a LAPD behind the fire truck we can't see. You see those blue and purple lights? Red and blue makes purple. Chat, okay. Yeah, I'm stupid. That thing's burning under there, y'all see it? It's still burning. Something's burning. You dang right. I got here as it was already burning. He was already running out. It was full flames. It's hard to tell. Right as it caught on fire, the fire truck was right behind him. Could be. Look at this truck. Well, chat, we're riding to the city and we just stumbled upon this, so I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit. We were headed towards downtown. Mike Burnett, thanks for the 199, brother. Thank you. Looks like the fire's out, so next they're gonna tow it. Traffic's still flowing westbound right here on Temple. North and south in Alvarado. Looks like they're blocking it. Or they're diverting it through the, yeah, they're diverting it around the this Arco station. It's pretty clever. Anywho. LAFD folks, man, they got out here and hustled. LE with the 5 gifted. LE, thank you so much. LE dropping 5 gifted. If you just got a gifted from LE, make sure you thank her. And it was just LE's birthday. Wish LE a happy birthday in the chat. Yeah, yeah. All right, we're about to bone out. We're gonna keep moving. They got the fire under control. Crazy. Another day in LA, folks. All right, let's hope we don't end the stream. We're trying to plug this thing back up. Shit, we got to get it back in. Boom. So far, so good. All right, cool. Alrighty, so there's that. That was interesting. We're gonna ride past and get one more good look. The street seems to cross pretty rapidly. Lambo SUV. Looks like they're filling out some info from him. Not the way that you would want to end your Tuesday. Yeah, that goes without saying, but you know, we can't all control our luck, folks. Luckiest thing is that he got out unharmed, seems like. That's a pretty sketchy situation to find yourself in on a Tuesday. Anywho. Now we're gonna cross. He's trying to get back in his car. We're gonna keep going. Wild. All right, let's roll. Probably the craziest thing we're gonna see tonight if I had to guess. Yeah, I don't see anything taking the cake from that. Random car fire. That's a mighty one. LAPD rolling. They're probably rolling to that scene we just passed. So from here, we're gonna cut up. One thing I do need to do is clean my goggles. They're like foggy because I stopped for so long and I sweat. I sweat, chat. I'm a sweaty boy. Hey, thanks for those super chats that I didn't get to read the message of. I appreciate you guys. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss any. If I did, let me try and scroll up real quick. I think I got everything though, no? Mike Burnett with the 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I read all of them. I'm Mr. Pinky, thank you for becoming a member. Tempest, Mets fan, yeah, we got him. All right, let's roll. We're gonna go up this hill, see what battery we got. We're at 74%. Yeah, we can low-key keep it moving tonight. I don't know. That's what we're gonna do right now. These are some nice apartments that recently got finished. Right here on Bonnie Bray. This is where we were for the 4th of July, if anyone was watching that stream. That stream was only an hour and it's still been our biggest stream so far. We had 3,000 viewers at peak. I also posted that on my Instagram. I'm sure if I posted my streams when I go live on Instagram, we'd probably get like an extra 1,000 viewers per stream. I should probably start doing that. It's not like I use my Instagram for anything else, so. Anyways, right now, we are mobbing towards the beautiful city of Angels, currently in historic Filipino town. Eventually, we're going to hit the city and then make a long lap. It's one of my favorite routes into downtown. The sign says historic Filipino town. And then we're gonna cook over this bridge. Yeah. Last time I hit this bridge was on my bicycle with Dan the Man. We bombed the hill and then we raced across this bridge. Dan the Man is so fast on a bicycle. Like, he's really fast. A lot of people don't know that. On track bikes, he's real quick. Anywho, moving along, we're gonna cut up this way and dive straight into the city. Looks like something else is going on here. Uh-oh. This doesn't look good at all. All right, they got the road shut down, kind of. We're just gonna chill for this one, across the street. Chat, why are we running into this stuff tonight? Is this what happens at night? I don't really ride at night, so I miss most of this stuff. This stuff Jeremy sees. At first it looked like a canopy, but I think that's just the tent that they have set up. There's a car. Looked like that car has crashed because there's no parking here. And that's not like a joke. It's like, this is like a street that you can only drive down. There's an ambulance pulling up. I don't know, we're just gonna keep going. Don't really know what's going on here. Views of downtown behind us. I'm getting better at putting my phone back up without ending the stream. Could be anything, I don't know. We're just gonna keep going though. We wanted to go this way under this bridge. We still could because my favorite tunnel is this way. Oh, there's a lot of EMS right there. We're not gonna stop and look at that, but there's like 10 to 15 EMS and police officers right there. So we're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna keep on going, y'all. We are at one of the most iconic locations in LA. If we can get there. Hope everyone's having a safe night watching me. We've seen some crazy stuff so far. This is a reality of life in the city. Let's go, full pull. Yeah. Turbo button. Woo! Straight out of Star Wars. Oh yeah. Let's go. Let's take this ride on hill. That was fun. We are now in downtown. So from here, I got a little route in mind. See if we stumble on any other crazy stuff. I don't know. It's been a wild night to say the least. Started off with some sightseeing in Hollywood. Immediately upon hitting the city, it just gets crazy. Yeah, you can't make it up. You really can't. Yeah, it's pretty wild out here lately in downtown. I haven't been coming out here that much because, well, I'm no shyness to the chaos because I come out here all the time, but I've really just been like, man, enough is enough at some points. You just want to chill. Downtown LA is the opposite of chill. It's just, there's nothing chill about this place. You gotta keep moving, you gotta, you know, stay on your toes, etc. Trips me out how many people want to move to downtown. Like it is not the place that I would think of. It's not even in my, look at that guy hanging out the top. Yeah, it's not even in my top 5 of places I think I'd move at this time. Should we just go this way? Let's go this way. Look at this guy. He's just hanging out the top. He's like the captain of a ship. Like directing him where to go. Yeah. Here we are on a beautiful Broadway. We're doing a movie shoot. Oh no, a photo shoot. My posse's on Broadway. Okay. I don't know what. I thought that was a professional shoot. It looked like a prom photo or something. Anywho, let's keep going. We're not going to spend too much time in downtown. I just wanted to come here to say that we came here on the stream. So that's about my agenda out here. One of our cycling buddies, Flacco, says this place is Gotham City. It really is. Downtown LA really is Gotham City in real life. Yeah, it's crazy. This is an Apple store. Probably the coolest and sketchiest Apple store in the world. Apple Tower is what it's called. It's actually across right here. I almost came to this Apple store when the last phone came out, the 15. But I ended up just getting it sent to my house. Apple Tower. Take a look inside. This is what it looks like from this side. Pretty cool. Urban Outfitters, most overpriced, boring, basic clothes on the planet. All right, let's cross. Ugh. Off we go. Remember, we gotta go pretty far to get back, so we're not going too crazy. We actually got sidetracked at that car fire, so we're going like in a semi-loop to get us back over there in that area. Not necessarily there, but that general direction. Gonna hang this right here on Olympic. Oh, I keep forgetting to turn my light back on when we pull up on scenes where there's cops. I don't like having my light on because I like to be a little more low key, so I turn it off and then I forget to turn it on. I'm like, how come no one looks like they're seeing me? They're literally not seeing me unless I'm in front of them because I got the reflecting bag. Downtown LA at night. We're gonna go check out the Staples Center area. We just passed Cybertruck. Those things are stealth. I didn't even notice it. Self-driving cars, all that. Olympic. Beautiful downtown. A lot of self-driving cars out here now. Look, here's one waiting to pick somebody up. Oh, there's people in it. I think they're waiting to like go. Bro, I'd feel so sketched out about riding one of those. Has anyone ridden in one yet in chat? Has anyone ridden in the self-driving cars? I don't know, I'd be so paranoid. I'm down to try it though. I'm 100% down to try it. They don't have service where I live. I think in LA so far, they're only like downtown to like the west side basically. So if you're outside of that service zone, then you can't get one. And it also won't take you to where you want to go if you hail one from over there. This is the most lively area you'll probably find in downtown. This is like LA Live, Staples Center, etc. Or Crypto Arena, sorry. It's actually kind of packed tonight. There must be some type of, there's something going on. It's packed. Wait, no, it's fully packed. Yeah, it's like crowded. Looks like some type of Latin music concert maybe. Look at all the ghetto dogs. Sheesh. The smell is fire. 360 photo booth. Oh, we're stuck. We can't even get through right here. And we're copyrighted. Double stuck. All right, chat, we're gonna keep going. We don't want to get hit with the bachata copyright. Not tonight, not any night, especially not tonight though. Homie had the 360 photo booth. He had, definitely let us know that he had a 360 photo booth. If anyone missed that, he said he has a 360 photo booth. Once again, homeboy had a 360 photo booth. Hello. Anyone know who's playing Crypto Arena tonight? It's definitely a concert of some sort. Yeah, that's my running thesis right now. I think it's a concert. That one makes the most sense. We really wanted to go through that street. I like going through that street that was blocked off. Now we're here. So this was not really the goal, but we're gonna make it work. We're gonna go this way. Bro, this is the most ghetto dogs I've seen in a minute. They got it. Every vendor in the entire city came out tonight to serve their ghetto dogs. Got some kids on bikes out here. Hello. Yeah. I wonder if we could actually go. I think we should just go back the way we came, honestly. Just kind of threw a fork in my plans, chat. All right, let's go this way. Hopefully this way's not closed off. That's my other concern. I think this way is closed off too. We got to get out of here one way or another. So let's just start throwing stuff at the wall, see what slaps. You know, see what sticks. Nah, I think this way is gonna be just as bad. Maybe. No, maybe we can get around right here. Let's check it out. Dang, Lambo. Front row seats. Performante. Nice, dude. Oh, wait, am I trapped? No, I'm not trapped. I'm never trapped. Come on. Let's go. Oh man, I think I am stuck. Oh, dude, we came all the way out here for nothing. No way through? Oh my gosh. Oh my God, look, everyone turned. God dang it, chat. Okay, we gotta go all the way back. I had a hunch. You guys saw me when I hesitated. I was like, there's no way. Usually when that street is blocked off, they have this access point blocked off too, so. We're going all the way around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. All right, back to position 1. Let's go back to the street. We're just gonna get on Fig. Somehow, dude, if I can even get that done. Okay, we gotta go through the mob again. I was trying not to do this, but we have to. We have to go through the mob again. Hello. Let's keep going. Chat, contain yourselves. Chat. Chat, come on, contain yourselves. Let's go. We got places to be. All right, let's go. We got ground to cover. What a night, huh? What a night we've had on stream tonight. What a night. What a night. All right, so now, whoo, boy, do we have some ground to cover. We really went pretty far. We still have 65% battery though, which is like, we didn't go that far. We're sort of in babysitting battery, but we've been in sport mode the whole time. So it's not like we've been conservation mode. We're gunning it here and there. We're just not going that fast in general. So that's why we still got decent life. I don't know how many miles we covered tonight, but if I had to guess, I don't know. We did Hollywood and then we went up Sunset and then we turned around and now we're here. So, I don't know, do the math. We're about to push though. We do have quite a bit of ground to cover, so let's start covering it. One of my favorite spots in downtown. Buildings, intersections with people. Yeah, we'll take the safe route. I wanted to go through Wilshire tonight, but I don't think that's going down. I think we're just gonna chill and make it back in one piece. If we go Wilshire, we'd go through like MacArthur Park, and I think after that we'd probably lose service going through K-Town. So that's the only reason not going that way. Otherwise, it would probably be pretty fire. We're gunning it. Again, chat, this would be a great time to hop on the freeway, but we're not going to. This would be the perfect time, really. We could shoot up the 101, like 4 exits. No, it's more than that. Yeah, more like five or 6 exits and be right back in Hollywood. But instead, we gotta jam it. Jamming. We're gonna take a different route though, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah. We're gonna take a slightly different route. There's a tunnel we came into the city from. Still a complete crazy situation down there under that bridge that we passed on the left. Hey, thank you for that order on hicksfam.com. I caught that just now. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I didn't catch your name though. I glanced down and saw the notification. Thank you, thank you. Chat, a week and a half left. If you've not entered to win the light fee I'm giving away and $1,000. Pin link in the chat, hicksfam.com, top link in the description. Get in, get in, get in. Right now we're just commuting. If we go straight right here, we go into some funky little hill areas that we can maybe check out on stream. Look, they got a little food truck carton, little food truck cart. Mrs. Nathan, I think is what it was called. All right, we are up here at Cesar Chavez where it turns into sunset. Beautiful night. It is about 78 degrees right now. It's pretty warm. And we're off to the races. See if we see any more wild stuff on the way back. Never know. So far, this night is not disappointed with its wackiness. More than I anticipated, that's for sure. Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get out here riding after dark. It is usually, you know, pretty sketchy. That's why I don't do it that much. The real main reason I've never really ridden that much at night though, is because GoPros are so bad at night. Like even if like any of those things we saw, even at that, the first car or the car fire we saw where it was very lit up, the GoPro footage is probably gonna look like terrible, even though, you know, there's plenty of light there. GoPro is just really bad at light. This phone is exceptional at night. It's like really good. So it opens up a lot of night filming. These taco spots are always cracking. Some night I need to stop by. We're kind of on the move right now, but it's right outside of Dodger Stadium. So yeah, it kind of opens up a little more freedom to filming at night, but it's still not my main shindig. All right, we just gotta stay in this lane. That guy's getting ready to tow people. He's ready. He's got the flatbed for the Teslas or for the trucks, whatever, whatever crosses his path. Vince Scully right here to the right. You go right, you go straight to Dodger Stadium. Sunset Boulevard. Got a cyclist over there on the left with blue hair. Look like Ninja. Ninja. Let's go ahead and get behind this bus. Play it nice and cool. Adriana's insurance, dude. That's been around since I was a kid. It's a scam, right? Has anyone ever actually had Adriana's insurance? I was always under the pretense that it was like, well, I don't know if it was a scam, but it was like not great insurance. It couldn't be a scam actually, right? Because they've been in business so long. How could they remain in business if it was a scam? It's probably actually great. I don't know, I have no idea. But they've definitely been around forever. Since I was a kid at least, I think. Anywho, we're mobbing past Echo Park right here. We're on Echo Park, I think Echo Park Boulevard. So if we make a left right here, we go to Echo Park. It's probably pretty crowded at this time because it's a super nice night. It's a popular cyclist meetup spot. There's probably some bike riders there. Probably some that I know, probably some messengers. One of the e-bike homies hangs out here too. He has a Talaria, Triple X. He's probably there right now. We're on the move though. We don't want to be out too late. Got the policia. Those are the school cops. How is the phone better than a GoPro? It is at night, dude. I don't know. It just is. I don't know what to tell you. Jump on the 2 freeway. Now that's actually not a bad idea. If I was really like, that's not going the way I need to go though. If I needed to go to Glendale right now, I'd probably do that. Is the guy who paints cars for 99 still around? I don't know who that is. All right, we're continuing on Sunset. Lots going on here tonight. It's a nice night. We're towing the line, as you can see. It's kind of how I like to ride in the bike lane on these, because you get a little bit of safety from getting doored and a little bit of safety from traffic on your left. It's about the best call you can do when you're riding out here, honestly. You know, pick your poison. Dun, 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 dun. Dang, don't trip right here. Look at that. Yeah, that would hurt. Don't text and walk, folks. All right, let's go. All these people are running for the bus. They're running for the bus. They're running for the bus. Oh, they got it. They got it. Yeah, dog. Yeah, they got it. Nice. Oh, I've been there, dude. I have been there. I've been there so many times. Me and my homies, when we were kids, my friends Dominic and Dominique, we'd be in downtown riding our BMX bikes, downtown Long Beach, and there's one bus every hour after like 9 or 10 p.m. I think it was like the 52 or the 62 bus, goes north and south on Atlantic and Long Beach. Oh man, we would crank our asses off. We would just one of us needed to get to the bus and get our bike in the front and stop it, and then the rest of us could catch up. Yeah. Yeah, been there, huh? Chad, has that ever been you trying to catch the bus? I can't see Chad right now, but has that ever been you running to catch the bus? Who here has ran to catch the bus and missed it? The bus pulls off right as you pull up and they don't stop for you. They just keep going. Now that's pain. That's happened to me a few times too. I also used to have to catch a bus when I was homeschooled. So when you're homeschooled, at least this is how it worked in LA when I was a teenager. I was homeschooled for a few years. And that's a story for another stream, but that's kind of how I ended up being where I'm at now. That's how I got into filming. That's how I was able to ride so much. And it's now where I'm at as a YouTuber. But anyways, I would have to catch the bus to get to my homeschool office, because you have an office that you go to and you have like an assigned teacher. And that one teacher only deals with like 9 or 10 kids. So it's a lot more hands-on. But you know, when you're homeschooled, it's usually because your parents can't take you to school. That's like, I think one of the main reasons a lot of kids end up homeschooled is because the parents literally cannot get them to school. And my school was like 45-minute drive away. Long story. Anyways, that happened to me 3 or 4 times. I was running to catch the bus because my session would always end right at the exact time that the bus is supposed to be there. So I would always grab my stuff and jet right out and power walk my ass straight to the bus stop. And a lot of times I would miss it. Yeah. The buses are ruthless too. If you miss it, they're gone. Yeah, they're gone. They don't care. They're leaving. Yeah, they're leaving. Just keep going. Anyway, we're going up to Sunset at this particular moment. And that's what we're doing, chat. Looking for anything cool on the way, but as far as the crazy stuff, you could just hang out around downtown LA all night and just ride in circles out there. And we would see more wild stuff between there and MacArthur Park than, you know, pretty much anything that goes down to Hollywood. If anything goes down to Hollywood, it'll be like right there on Hollywood Boulevard. That's usually where the drama happens, out there. Bus drivers don't care who misses the bus. True. They really don't. Yeah, they really don't. Oh, this restaurant's cracking. What's that called? 33 Taps? Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, they really don't. I mean, you know, especially out here, man, the bus drivers have it tough. They deal with so much crap. Like, there's a string, I don't know if it's still going on, but there's a string of like violent attacks on bus drivers out here. Anyone see that in the news when that was going on? That was kind of wild. And it was like happening every day. There was a new news story about like bus driver gets attacked by transient, you know? So, I mean, bus drivers are decently well paid, and it is a job that it's probably not too hard to get, but it's still like, you know, that's a rough job, man. If you see, you know, it's a noble job for sure, because Lots of people need to catch the bus. I relied on the bus for such a long time, dude. I got my driver's license when I was 17, but I couldn't afford a car until I was like 19 or 20. I had to not only get a job, but then save for months and months and months. And my first vehicle was a beater, bro. It was a $3,500 Explorer Sport, 2002, I think, or 2003. My buddy Johnny Mancuso, Man Cobra, he's like a really talented mechanic. He works on supercars. He's been working on cars his whole life. He used to call that the Exploder. Oh man, he used to crack me up. Him and his brother Alfredo, they'd be like, "Oh, there goes Hicks and the Exploder." Yeah, they had one too though. They also had an Explorer, but they had like the big version. I had like it's a two-door SUV. You know, those really don't exist anymore. But I mean, the RAV4, the two-door RAV4s, I think are sick. But the two-door Explorers were just junk, straight garbage. Can you imagine the crap bus drivers have to deal with on a daily basis? Oh, dude, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Yeah, it probably sucks if I had to guess. Yeah, it probably sucks. I'm sure there's good days and there's bad days, but when the bad days are bad, it's really bad. If I had to be a bus driver, I'd really try to find a route that did not require me to go through downtown LA, Santa Monica, or Venice. And that's pretty much it. Those are the only two, like, whoa, someone's getting honked at. Chat, you know what that means? We gotta go. Hey, we gotta go. We got to go. We got to go. We actually want to go straight right here so we can get on this bike path. Oh, we do not stick around and we hear honking. Honking usually leads to something else. Man. Yeah, out here in LA, you never know who's in the car next to you, man. You never know what type of day they've had, how unhinged they are, how willing they are to escalate. That's why I am a pacifist driver nowadays, dude. I have a RAV4 and it has like soft autopilot, so basically just like radar plus lane keep. I turn both those things on. I get in the far right lane where nobody's trying to speed, you know, and I just let it do its thing. Straight up. I let it do its thing. If someone flashes me, I get out of the way. I don't care, man. I got nothing to prove. I'm just trying to live to the next day to get out and ride and film and keep doing that. That's all I care about doing, man. I don't care about nothing else. Chat, who's with me? Who's with me, chat? Yep, men of peace. Men and women of peace. He's got no headlights. She looks like she didn't even know. Uh-oh. That's a ticket. That's one of the few things I feel like a cop will single you out and pull you over for out here in the city. It's real hard to get pulled over out here. You know, you really got to be screwing up, but no headlights, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll get a cop's attention real quick. They'll be like, what is this guy up to? Or this lady, whatever the case may be, you know. I wonder what goes on up that street. It looks a little haunted. Yeah, we're gonna keep on going on our fancy bike path. I'm stoked on these, actually. It's great for getting around. Shout out to LA City for doing this. So many people are mad about this exact bike path I'm on right now though, chat. People are pissed about it. Like, there's a very vocal group of people who hate this bike path because, well, here's the thing. A bike path is like, it exists and no one ever sees people using it most of the time. In places like this, right? Like, it's good that it exists, but if you hate cyclists, which a lot of people do, most people do, then you're like, why is this here? It's just taking up so much space. This could be an extra lane of cars to, like, you know, reduce traffic. I think that's most people's sentiment on it. So, yeah, to say the least, people are upset about it. I'm like, what's going on up here? Looks like a street sweeper. I thought it was something we can go take a look at, take a gander. Nope. Anywho. Coming up on Normandy. Whoa. That car almost turned into us. And you know, that's one of the downsides of the bike path. When you're on it, you're kind of invisible. That's why it's sometimes better to just straight up eat up a lane, which is what I think I'm about to do. Yeah, sometimes it's better to just eat the lane. Especially out here where, man, the drivers, I just, you know, name a bigger meme than LA drivers, right? It's like, but it's like so true. There are so many bad drivers. The majority of them, sure, they're like fine. But then there's some that are just like, how did you get a license, right? Like, how did it happen? Like, what planets lined up for you to obtain a driver's license? Outdoor market looking fun. You know, like how did it happen? Who do you know? You got to know somebody, because there's no way they gave you one. Oh man, it gets really wide right here though. It's nice. Hello? I was like, we just went through like a waft of smoke, but it was like bread. It's like bread smoke. It smelled like fresh bread. Delicious. Delicious. Cruising, folks. Cruising down Hollywood Boulevard. You know, before I started streaming, I really never came this far down Hollywood in years. It had been a lot of years since I'd ridden down here. I never took my e-bike down here before we streamed either. I pedaled up here maybe once or twice, but that's not really what's going on here. This lady's jamming. What up?
How you doing, brother? What up, nigga? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm not stopping either. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, chat, we don't stop for stuff like that. Hopefully they don't catch a tourist slipping. We're gonna go ahead and not comment. Go ahead and put it in the chat if you know what's going on right there. Leave it in the comments if you're watching afterwards. Ay, ay, ay. Yep. LA gets a little weird after dark, folks. Gets a little weird out here. You gotta stay and you gotta keep it moving. You gotta know what's up and you gotta keep it moving. Simple as that. Simple as that. Ooh, doggy. Yeah. They're trying to get your boy. That's Hollywood for you. Hollywood gets a little crazy. Let's go ahead and pull up. We got a wide open street. Yeah. What do you say, Chad? Do we do one more tear down Hollywood Boulevard? Why not, right? Why not? Why not? Yeah. CNC Pyro, yeah. Hello. Dang, bro, this car just turned into me. That's when I know it's time to call it, chat. That was like the fourth car to just look dead at us and start turning directly into us. Yeah, they got no mercy for anything besides full-blown cars on these streets after dark. This is what it is. Don't hate the player, hate the game, you know? I'm seeing equal yes and no as far as going down Hollywood. Yeah, we're gonna hit it real quick. Why not? Look how much more dead it is compared to how it was when we first started our ride. Pretty empty. This guy's out, he's got some exhaust. I thought that was some dude yelling. He had a little speaker and it was just a recording of some dude yelling. It was just, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna let my voice rest. But listen to this. And he just played a recording of him yelling. Oh man. Hollywood's crazy, man. I think this is the craziest part of LA. Downtown's pretty sketchy, you know. I mean, as far as like the places that someone would go if they're not from here. You know, Venice, Santa Monica's a little funky. Downtown's like, you know, it's a little sketchy, whatever. But out here, it is just buck wild crazy, dude. It's crazy. The later it gets, the crazier it gets too. Yeah. It's pretty hectic. You're bound to run into a little bit of anything. This is the home of unscripted NPC events. Man. Hollywood Boulevard after dark though. It's kind of lively. There's a few people out here. This is like the bar strip, so you always tend to see at least some folks right here. Bumping. Fun fact, I think I was here. I was at one of these little spots with my buddy Dominique, and we saw the UFC fight where what's his name? Who's the guy who did that flying knee and ended the fight in the first like 3 seconds? The guy from the backyard fights. We saw that fight there live. That's the only time I've came out here actually too, and went to like a little spot. Ow. Bro, what the heck is stinging me? Ah, what the heck was that? Something's like pricked me. It feels like a bee sting. Chat. They got me. It's over. It's over. I've become a sleeper agent. It's over. It's over. Soon my DNA will be changed and I'll be speaking in code. All right, we're back here where we started. Let's go ahead and curb it. This is going to be our last, oops. Hello. Loyal fans. Dude, what actually pricked me though? It's like, I can't feel what it is. I don't know, it's probably nothing. I think it's something inside my shirt. It's like, something stuck me. I don't know. Chat, if I survive, good. If not, well, nice knowing y'all. Okay. Let's go ahead and cross here. We're gonna go right through here. Oh yeah, it is in my shirt. I don't know. We'll figure it out in a second. Okay, let's go ahead and do the dang thing. Chat, you know what time it is. When I take the phone off and I do this angle, you know what time it is. It's the end of the stream. I want to thank you all for watching. If you're watching the entire stream, thank you. Remember, hicksfam.com, about a week and a half left. If you want to get in to win an e-bike like the one I'm riding at $1,000, you can do that there. Top link in the description. And that's that. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't. And that's it. We'll be back live Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, one of those days, maybe two of those days. I don't know yet. But thank you everyone who came out. Thank you, Ellie, for holding it down. Thank you everybody who donated. Very generous donations tonight. And that's it. Peace out, y'all. Peace. I know it was a fun stream. We'll be back. We'll be back. We will be back. We will be back. We'll be back very soon. I'm ending the stream right now. So eventually I'm just going to end. Just warning y'all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Peace. Peace. Eventually. Peace. Eventually. The feed should cut any minute now.